What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Content Talks and Happy New Year. I hope you guys are excited about 2021, have some goals set and all of those things. This is when stuff really starts to get real here at Austin Savage & Co. For the last month or so, we've been planning and building and structuring and talking to potential clients, and this month is when it really, we're in a full sprint. We have a full calendar of work that we're able to do alongside our clients. We're doing projects like podcast development and management. We got blog content management. We've got email management, social management, logo projects, web development projects, fully custom websites that we're doing. I mean, the list goes on, and I am so excited about it. And to kick off the year for this channel, I'm talking about something that I think is a really important thing for anybody who's creating content or should be creating content to understand, and it is how to never run out of content ideas.
I want to hear some great ideas from you that are just as good as mine.
I know that might seem crazy, but it's true, and you can do it by just learning to look through a content lens.
I'm going to get to the truth.
You have to look through a content lens and believe one simple thing, and that is that content is everywhere. At any point, every single day, content is everywhere. You know, I'll never forget a couple years back when I was just doing this content development as a freelancer. I had a client, and in one of our meetings, just in passing, I had mentioned that I would love for them to partner with me on some content ideas for their blog, since they're really the experts in their field. And I just kept going on, and then they stopped me and they brought me back to it, and they were like, hold up, we have used up all of our ideas. They said, we don't know anything else that we could create content about. We've already talked about it all. And so I went and looked through their site, and they had 10 articles on their site. And I was like, okay, no matter what industry you're in, there is no possible way that after 10 articles you have even come close to using up all of your ideas for content. You know, people run out of content ideas, and this happens all the time, because they get too caught up in the details and not enough on the value that's being delivered. You know, they get caught up in how content ideas are shared and developed. Like, they think it has to come in a meeting or, you know, just in a certain way. They get too caught up in what the content looks like or how it's shared, that they don't take moments throughout the day to just, you know, record short videos or interact with their audience. They get too caught up in production value or how it's produced to create meaningful content. And eventually they get to this place where they just feel stuck. And maybe you're in that same place where you're just starting to feel stuck, or maybe you haven't even started yet because of this, because you don't feel like you have enough content ideas. So here are some examples of what it could look like to always be looking through a content lens. Imagine you're an artist and you are spending the entire day on a custom piece that a client hired you to create. You should be documenting that process and using it as content for your larger audience. Maybe throughout the process, you're talking about why you're doing something or what it means, or somehow explaining things to your audience to add some additional value, but that is content. Maybe you just received some supplies that you're really, really excited about, and rather than just getting them and using them and just being excited about it, you should be creating content about that. Document yourself opening the package and talking about why you're excited about it, what it's going to do, what it's going to change for you. And if it applies, you can even talk about how your audience can utilize the same supplies in their work. Maybe you just had a call with a client and something that you said just really resonated with them and just impacted their perspective on where they're going to go moving forward. Well, then right after you get off that call, you should pull out your phone, record a 3-minute video where you talk and where you share the story, where you talk about what you said, why it resonated, and how that same thing can be meaningful for your audience. Maybe you've been facing some consistent challenges in your own business. Well, if that's true, then you should be talking about it. You should be documenting that and sharing what your plan is to overcome those things with your audience. Maybe you just had coffee with a friend and something they said really resonated with you and impacted your perspective of your business. Well, then again, right after that coffee meeting, you should pull out your phone and you should record a 3 to 4 minute video where you just share exactly what was said, why it meant something to you, and what it's going to change for you moving forward. That's content. Maybe you've been creating content for a long time and you hit a couple weeks where you just need to take a break and kind of think through what's ahead. Well, go back 3-4 years and pull something that still holds value for your audience, reshape it, and share it. Or maybe you're going back and finding something that you talked about generally 3 years ago, and you're coming back and covering it in a more specific way or a new angle at that topic. That's content. Maybe you just completed a project. Well, then you should be creating content about that project to share about it with your audience, talk about it, talk about the wins, why you made the decisions you did, how you worked with the client to make it work, all of those things. You should be sharing about projects you finished. Maybe you have friends in the field that would add value to your audience. Well, you should be leveraging their perspectives and their wisdom to add value to your audience and build your own brand. Interview them, talk to them, have them share something with your audience. Utilize their perspective to build your brand. That's content. If you'll learn how to look at all times through a content lens, to be searching and looking for things that will add value to your audience, you are going to find that you will never run out of content ideas and you'll see greater effectiveness online. You have to look through a content lens. Again, I hope this video is helpful for you as you kick off 2021, hopefully with a new and improved content strategy. And if you did find this video helpful, just help me out as we're starting 2021 and just take a quick moment to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the little bell so you never miss any videos I share on this channel. I share 2 new videos every week to help you on your content marketing journey. So again, Happy New Year, and thank you for watching.